Hi and welcome back to Larand Gaming, and if you are new to the channel, welcome. I am Larand, and yes, there is a live sign on the channel. That's about time, I would say. And we are back in Fishing Simulator. A lot of things has happened since the last episode, and that was made during Easter, I believe it was. So it's been many months since I did my last video. Many things has happened. My old computer broke down. I have a new one. My old license for editing videos, it didn't work during the transfer to a new hardware. I'm using a new editing software for the first time. That in itself is a challenge because it's very different from the previous one that I was very comfortable with. But looking at the new tool, which is currently DaVinci Resolve, I think it's fantastic. I'm just gonna try to get used to it. So that might take a little while, but it doesn't matter. I can still make videos, and that's my intention. And what can I say? Fishing Simulator, so many new things has happened, even though they did take a break for a period of time when they tried to release a new game, which they also did. That, however, has been put on hold to my understanding. I never had the time to try it out, but regardless, during that time we didn't really get much updates in Fishing Simulator, but now we do again. So, well, first of all, as you can see, we are in an event. This is autumn event. We have special limited fishes during this time, special gear that you can purchase, and this is getting closer to the end right now, so I'm not gonna put that much focus in trying to show you all the things that was related to this. But there's a fish index, a reward down at this beach, which you can still try to obtain, but as of this recording, I do think it's only 4 days left, so it might be a challenge if you're gonna start fresh right now. But even if so, you can still get some limited fishes, which could be very nice to have in the aquarium. And yeah, speaking of the aquarium, it has also received an update. So if we go into the aquarium, I'm just going to show you ever so quickly what is going on. So yeah, this is my aquarium, the old layout. But we have actually 2 more new fish tanks. You have one to the left over there and one to the right over there. I have only unlocked them because I want to make a special video when I decorate these and actually add some fishes to them. So they are, I'm pretty sure they are very identical in its appearance and also how much you can fit into those tanks. But we're gonna find out in a different video. I have tried to put one fish in one tank, so we can see if we can take a look at it. Yeah, there we have it. Yeah, one small little fish in that tank. But it's gonna look much better once I make that episode when I cover this aquarium update. You can already, of course, go check it out because, yeah, it's already in the game. It's just me that hasn't made any videos for such a long time, meaning that there's a lot of things that I need to try to cover and catch up. And one of the bigger things is Port Jackson, of course. As you can see, this is the old kind of look and feel to Port Jackson. What it actually looked like many years ago, I would say, before this remaster that they did. Is it 3 years ago now, this Christmas? Something like that. That town was pretty big in size and not always the easiest place to navigate through. I can first of all tell you that this old respawn position is no longer. Now you respawn or load into the game over here. So if I make a reset, you will see where I will spawn now. It's not gonna be at the backside of Port Jackson. It's gonna be right here. I think this is good because otherwise you almost started behind the buildings when you started the game. And it didn't really serve a purpose. I think it was a smart change, to be honest. Now it's easier to just go down to the water and start fishing, especially if you're new. Everything is so much easier to access, which is also, I think, a huge benefit. There is something that they also have simplified regarding the quests. So you have a quest board here, as you can see here. You have help wanted. If you open this, you basically get the same quests that you can get from Regan's Tavern It's just that you don't have to go in here, talk to Recon, pick the quests, and then you have to go out again. This is much easier, it's much faster. You instantly get access to them. You have the hourly quest, which is basically to get the gems, and you have the weekly quests to get the shards. So this is very nice. What you do need to remember though, that you can't return the quests to this quest board. Then you need to go to Recon and talk to him and return the quest, just like before. But great simplification, never thought of it actually. Yeah, it's smart. Since they have also, of course, removed a lot of buildings, where are the other places? We can start from the old starting location. So now you have the UGC store down here in the corner. The inside, it just looks like the old UGC store. It's the same model. So you had the Reagan's Tavern. All the models inside here, they are the same, so nothing special. You can talk to him, and up the stairs you have the vault. I covered it in a separate video a long time ago. It looks like this basically. We're gonna continue just to go through all the places. Currently, during the recording, you have the Wandering Merchant. He's located here now instead, near Popperson, the balloon guy. And we can take a look what it actually sells. This is not a merchant video, but we can still cover it. We have the Leviathan axe, really good axe, one of the better ones, of course very expensive. And then we have the Cephala rod, also, well, we would say the best rod. I use it all the time. Also very expensive, but you can get them if you have the shards or just plan to purchase shards. And then we had Penguin boat, top speed 250. We have the log boat, cowboy hat, $10,000 bills. We have a backpack, which is fish in a bag. And then we have a backpack that is a glider, but also unlocks the highest not potential, but the highest backpack space that we still have in the game, and I don't expect it ever to become larger. I think 1,000 is just a perfect number. I have it as well. Bait store right here, also next to Popperson. This was an unused space in the past. What it looks like inside, well, it's the regular bait store, nothing special. We have, during this event, if you haven't checked it out yet, we have the maple syrup. This can be used near the beach, which is behind the aquarium. And then you can fish for some really unique fishes. This lasts, I would assume, when I record it, for additional 4 days roughly. So it's not too late, you can still try it out, get some rare fishes. You probably not be able to get them later on. And I do expect also that if you stockpile these baits, you're not going to be able to use them once this event ends, because then this leaf, what's the name of it? Is it Leaf Beach something? I'm gonna check. Leafy Beach. This beach will disappear and become normal. That's at least what I expect it to be. And speaking of that, also you have a fish index reward that is limited. Difficult, of course, to do this maybe now with like regular gear in just 4 days, which is the remaining time. It's a good boat though, I must say. It has a top speed of 150. It feels pretty fast. It's a one-seater, so you can just basically just stand up on the top of it. Not much customization, it's just one color that you can change. But it's a nice reward, to be honest. You can't really pick up passengers or anything like that. They're gonna have a hard time to jump up on it from the water surface. I think it's a nice reward. In the beginning of the event, I saw many players fishing for this Recon, and we saw the player count go up quite a lot. Currently, I would say the player count is pretty low. It's around 600, but it was up to several thousand at occasions during the first parts of this event. So the interest is still here, definitely. It's just that once you receive those rewards, well, then maybe players tends to fall off again a little bit. You can go back into the bait store. So that was the limited one, and this is what we have for the weekend, or this week, I should say. So we have transmutation token. I'm gonna buy those because they are always nice. Even if I don't use them currently, they are nice to have. And this gives a chance to catch the exotic bubblegum heartfish. It's nothing that I will try to get because I already have it. So In my case, it would just be wasted gems. I think it's a nice kind of exotic fish to have in the aquarium. So if you don't have it, try to get it. All right, and we're gonna continue over here. We have Patricia's Pets. This hasn't changed at all as far as I know. This looks like, well, the old place basically. So nothing new here. Continue to Rodney's home. Nothing in here either. It's still the same. We're gonna go out again. I do expect if we get like a Christmas event, which I do expect we do, even though they haven't said anything. I really hope so, at least. I bet we're gonna go search for Christmas presents or something, and then this home usually has something in it. We saw the aquarium. These are the chests, so if you're looking for new rods, it's not only a rod skin. It's a new rod basically with better performance than the one that you start with. If you are new to the game, this is where you get those. We have Caster. This is where you sell stuff. He is a little bit anonymous. I do think he had like a dollar sign or something in the past, but now he doesn't. And if I compare Caster to Finn's supplies, he has a dollar sign, but you don't really sell anything here. So I'm not sure if it's meant to be like that, but this is outdoors now, by the way. You don't have to go inside the house. This also makes it much easier and faster to switch gear, like the backpack and spears and axes, because those you can't change through the inventory. As you can see, you have only skins. You can change the rods, which is well, I'm thankful that we can, but as for spear, it would be nice to have something similar, but well, as it is and has always been, we need to go to Finn and do the swap here. What I'm not sure if I have covered in the past is that we can now have one spear and one axe as a choice. So in my older videos you will see me only equip a spear and then I couldn't use any axe, and vice versa. But now we can have both, and the same goes with the backpack. Well, you can only have one backpack, obviously, but you need to go here to swap the backpacks. And this is what I would assume is for questing later on. Right now there's really no purpose. I think there is a chest in here that you might be able to take. Yeah, underneath the stair. There might be something up there also. I can go and evaluate that in a later video. Here we have the... what was it? It's like the scientists. The ones that can affect the weather. The agents. Where you can get... these are Robux spending items, by the way. But you can change weather. I have never made a weather video. But this is the place if you want to buy some of these cores. As you can see, this red tide core, thunderstorm core, rain core, overcast core, and clear skies core. Oh yeah, and we had also the void storm core. I bought them all when they got released. Then the duration time was much shorter. They updated it and made it twice as long. I never used the cores because I never got the video out. So I have the original core with half the time, as you can see with the progress bar here. This is basically Robux spending. And I think that's quite good, to be honest, because not everyone should be just playing around, you know, acting like a weather god, and all of a sudden we have rain and then it's gonna be overcast, and I wouldn't enjoy it, to be honest, especially if I wanted to have clear sky and went fishing out in the ocean, and then someone else changes the weather just out of nowhere. So I think it's good that it is like it is. And speaking of weather, that's also a new feature. You have down here in the corner of the map, you have now an icon telling what weather it actually is, and also for how much longer it lasts until it rolls a potential change for a new weather. So currently we have clear skies. It ends in 41 minutes and 40 seconds. Very simple, very helpful. Love this feature. It wasn't even on my wish list, but here it is. I think it's smart. I like it. There is so much more to cover, but I'm gonna try to keep this first video a little bit shorter, or maybe this video length overall is enough as it is. Also, what you think, please put a comment about that, because otherwise I would only have to guess. All kinds of feedback is out of great importance, because that's the only way I can try to do my best to improve what you would like to see. Even though I might not, and I usually don't comment everything that we see on the channel, I would say I read like 80% of them at least. And the first days after posting, I read them all basically. But over time, when a video becomes older and older, I don't follow them as much as I did the first few couple of days. And I would say it's because I'm a little bit lazy. I run this as a hobby. There's no profit involved, so I don't really care if... I mean, I know for a fact that many comments on things like, why do you make videos of a game that doesn't have so many players? It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I do it for the community. I do it for the players, those that wants to dedicate time and spend time into the game, commit to it and make good progress, have fun together basically playing the game. If I get 100 views, I make $0. If I get 1,000 views, I still make $0. It doesn't change anything. So it's for you I do these videos, and that's how it's gonna be. Maybe at some point I might turn on some monetization, more like as a maybe something that could motivate me in the future to get something back for the time that I invest. Now I also purchased a new editing tool. It's not free, everything costs, and I do this on my free spare time, which is kind of limited right now, and that's how it's gonna be, and I'm not gonna change it. It's not my income. I don't really think it's never ever gonna be my income. It's not my goal to be an income, but that should also answer some of those questions that I get from many of my followers that sends messages and questions on the Discord to me. Yeah, that's where we are. Also, when I was away, I'm drifting away a little bit from Fishing Simulator right now, but there has been a lot of things going on Roblox as a gaming platform also. That means that for a period of time, I didn't feel the motivation to really be sort of associated as a Roblox YouTuber. You will see, definitely guaranteed, other games also on this channel, because I don't really support Roblox in all the decisions that they make, but the thing is that if I use the platform, I have to respect that and I follow their rules, but it doesn't mean that I like all the rules that they do. There are gonna be some chat restrictions coming up. I think it's like by the end of the year, making communication for a content creator with the audience is gonna be much more challenging for me, because there are age groups now that I'm not gonna be able to even reply and say hi to, because to my understanding I won't even see that message. So it's not me being sort of arrogant and ignore you, it's just that I can't see it, that's all, and apologies for that, but it is what it is. It's not my rule, and basically it's a result of bad actors on the platform that has resulted in this, and that's very unfortunate. That kind of annoys me, to be honest, but it is what it is, and that's what we have to work with. But now I have spoken just way too much. I think we need to wrap this up. Next video won't take several months, I promise. New computer, many other new hardware parts. I have changed my microphone. I hope that sound is much better. In the past, I edit out most of dumb, clumsy mistakes. Yeah, they do happen. And sometimes I also forgot to say things in English, and then a Swedish word slips out, but then I normally just edit that out, but maybe you will learn a few Swedish words now and then. In any case, that was all I had for you today. It's good to make some content again. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. You can also actually talk to me on Discord if you are on my Discord server. you're more than welcome to join. We're gonna go also and take a look at a different Roblox game pretty soon, which is, oh, they changed the name so many times. I think the name is Sky Reacher. We're gonna see. It's a very, very small game, but it doesn't matter. Like I said earlier in the video, game size doesn't matter at all. I cover them because I like the games. If it's a good game, if it's a small game, it doesn't matter. As long as I like them. This channel should represent everything that I like and what I would like to play. And Sky Reacher is also one of them. So that's what we're gonna see ahead of us also, or in front of us. I don't know. Now I'm rambling again. I was supposed to end this video. But yeah, so let's just make it simple. And I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.